All right, so like I promised, yesterday we talked about property taxes. Today I'm going to tell you some ways that you can lower your property taxes if you are a current homeowner. Now, when your county tax assessor assesses your property, they will send you a notice in the mail saying what the newly assessed value of your property will be. Now, listen, you only have 30 days after the assessment is published to file an appeal of the assessment, and you have to prove why you feel your tax assessment is incorrect. Now, you can do this by showing comparable home sales in your neighborhood that are lower than what their tax assessment came up to be, or you can have your own appraisal done by your own appraiser to show them that their figure is incorrect. There are other ways as well. If your property has different zoning than what it once had in the past, you could show that. Or if you have any structural or physical damages to your property, you can prove it that way. Now, if you fail to file an appeal by the stated deadline in your notice, you will almost certainly lose any legal recourse to challenge the property assessment. So if you have to appeal, you want to do it right away as soon as you get that notice. Now, some other ways to lower your property taxes is by filing several types of tax exemptions through your county. One exemption is your homeowner exemption, where if you live in the property as your primary residence, it can be either a single family home, a condominium, or a co op. You can qualify for a very simple exemption. So definitely check that out. There's also the senior citizen homestead exemption, where if you are 65 years of age or older and you live in the property as your primary residence, you may qualify for a $5,000 reduction in the assessed value, or $15,000 off the fair market value in most counties. And what is really great, especially for a senior, is that once you receive this exemption, you don't have to worry about trying to reapply every year for this exemption. So it will stay on your property without you having to do anything, which is so very convenient. You also have the homestead exemption for persons with disabilities, where if you have a disability and you live in the property as your primary residence, you can qualify for this great exemption. And the last exemption is the homestead improvement exemption. And this exemption allows you to reduce the assessed value by the amount spent on improving or rebuilding your home. Now, you may apply for this exemption annually for 4 years following completion of the work. So, if you are needing tax relief,